Well, hey guys, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Christmas was absolutely amazing. I've changed my schedule up a little bit this week. I'm still working, but I'm just leaving the Y. Didn't go down to the Greenway this morning, but I thought I'd come to you live from the YMCA in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Hey, I titled this, It's a Wonderful World, and let me tell you why I titled it that way. It is. I mean, this is absolutely the best time you could have ever lived. The things, the opportunities that we have before us now are absolutely amazing. I spend generally this week kind of reflecting back just a little bit. I don't look back much, but I look back to see what didn't work so I can improve in 2018 or the following year. Used to, Robin and I would take our kids. We had a little place up in the Smoky Mountains, and we would spend a week there kind of reflecting and doing a personal assessment to figure out what we did wrong, maybe some of the things that we did right. We did do a couple of things right, but we did do some things wrong as well. And we would have open dialogue. We would talk about these things. And I used to ask my kids, hey, tell Daddy where he dropped the ball, and maybe I can pick it up and do better next year. Maybe throw me a nugget in there if I did something right. And we spent a lot of time doing this personal assessment. Well, we've kind of carried that forward into our adult lives. And as I get more involved in View from the Top and Iron Sharpens Iron mastermind groups, I'm finding out that a lot of people don't spend a lot of time reflecting and planning for the future and doing these personal assessments. You can actually go to my website, viewfromthetop.com, and download a free personal assessment. Also, a lot of people don't have clarity, and I've discovered that through coaching and through leading the mastermind groups. And I wrote a document called What Do I Want? You can find that there also at viewfromthetop.com. They're free. There's no charge for them. I'm not trying to sell you anything this morning. I'm just trying to help you get prepared for 2018, reflecting back and thinking about your identity, your ideals, your relationships, your career, your faith, your family, all those things, the big nuggets in life that are really important. So I developed this 4-page document that you can get and kind of evaluate yourself. Many people say, Big A, I don't know what I want, though. I don't know where I want to go. I don't have clarity. And I wrote a 25-question, 4-page document titled, What Do I Want? And so it's very specific questions about how you can live your life proactively and not reactively. Robin and I spend a lot of time in our sunroom thinking about the way we want to live our lives, the things that we want, the trips that we want to take, how we can encourage others, the kind of legacy that we want to live. And we do that intentionally. It doesn't happen by accident. And I want to encourage you this week to maybe consider doing the same. What about personal development? What are you doing this year to grow yourself? We're big in reading. We're big in conferences. This year I'll be attending PodFest to start with. Then we'll go to Podcast Movement, and then we'll do Social Media Marketing World out in San Diego. Then we'll be doing Jamie J's event, the 3-day MBA in St. Louis. That covers the first half, and then there'll be other conferences that we'll attend later. You say, man, I don't have the resources or the time to go to that many conferences. There's a lot of things you can do online if you can't go to these events in person. Well, I want to tell you, each and every time I go to these events, yeah, it costs, a couple $1,000s for the plane fare and the hotel and for the ticket for the conference. But I don't think I've ever been to a conference that I didn't get back 5 or 10 times what I invested in going. Plus the relationships that I built, the connections, for me personally, are worth as much or more than the conferences. People are not going to come to you at your home or your office and offer up opportunity. You've got to go out there and go for it. You've got to make yourself available. You've got to get out there and press the flesh. You've got to hug people's neck and shake their hands and be around them, be with them, encourage them, edify them, and lift them up. These things take resources. It takes a great amount of time. It takes a lot of effort to find out the conferences that you need to attend. But if you're not doing this, I promise you, you're missing out. And I've heard some of the greats over time say that you need to be spending 10% of your gross income in personal development. And I thought, man, that is a lot. I'm not sure that I do that. And years ago, I went and pulled our balance sheet and our profit and loss statement, and I looked at it. And quite honestly, don't anybody tell Robin this because she may get on to me. I spend more than 10% of my income on personal development. You just don't learn through osmosis. You just don't wake up one day smarter than the day before. And I want to encourage you to go out there, whatever industry that you're in, get involved and grow. Listen, it is a wonderful world, and I want you to make it a wonderful world for you in 2018. Don't look at all the negative. Don't be pessimistic. Be optimistic. Reach out there and get a piece of it for yourself. We make out of life what we choose to. Our attitude is the only thing that we're in 100% control over. I don't have any say-so over the things that happen to me. And you say, Big A, you're always painting this pretty picture. Bad things happen, right? It does to me. It will to you. It has to me in the past. It will to me in the future. But I choose how I deal with it. And I want you to do the same. I want you to look at it and go, maybe God's protecting me, and that's the reason this didn't work out. Or maybe there's something better for me, and I need to take a different path. Or when there's a fork in the road and you take the wrong one, go back to center and take the right one. It's just the way that we look at it. Guys, this is not a practice round. We don't get a do-over. This is our life. This is the way that we're going to live each and every day. One of our mastermind members, Lane Bean, said something yesterday that really resonated with me. He held up a piece of paper to the camera in the mastermind group, and it had 1440 written on it. He said, anybody want to take a guess what this is? So he went on and he goes, it's the minutes that we're afforded each and every day. And he said, I want to make the best of every minute. I don't want to think about tomorrow or next week or next year. I want to think about this very minute. I want to live in the present. I want to live in the now. And I want to do a great job with this very minute. Man, how many of us need to adjust our thinking to land there, to do that, to enjoy the moment, to enjoy the day, to enjoy every single moment? Life is amazing. It can be spectacular for you as well if you'll just reach out there and get a piece of it. I want you to spend some time this week reflecting back. Again, go to viewfromthetop.com, grab that personal assessment, grab the What Do I Want document. There are other documents there as well. If you want to be a better husband, there's a viewfromthetop.com/spouse survey. 25 questions you can go in and answer and give the answers to your spouse, and that you can communicate better so that you can live a more prosperous and healthy life in 2018. Well, guys, go out there and crush it today. I hope this holiday season is amazing for you. Have a great day. I'm Big A, coming to you live from the Hendersonville YMCA. We'll see you.